silver in the sense that we've added a precious metal to these. So these are Extraordinary Life sterling 10 karat motive charm bangles. So we've got Extraordinary Life bangles in the show. What makes these different is that not only is the bangles sterling silver and the charm sterling silver, but you also will have accents on the charm of 10 karat gold. So do you see, for example, we're seeing that angel, and the heart that's on the top of that angel charm is 10 karat yellow gold. These are brand new today. They're a sale price of $63.60. What you'll receive is this adjustable bangle, easy to put on, and it adjusts. And you'll also receive this charm. And on the one side, it's a disc shape, but it's also a three-dimensional kind of story on that charm. On one side, there'll be a symbol, and then on the other side, you're going to see a saying. So for example, on the angel, the saying on the other side is, guardian angel, watch over those I love. So do you see that? It's kind of hard to see, but guardian angel, watch over those I love. So this might be one of those that you're giving to your daughter, or your niece, or somebody who you'd like to kind of spread your wings over and cradle. So that's the angel choice. We also have your, look at this one. This is your, oops, sorry. There we go. Yeah, it's tricky. So this is going to be the cross. Nope. It is the compass. Sorry about that. This is the compass, and I love this one because it says, and so the adventure begins. Yay! How fun is that? So that's for me. Actually, I have a girlfriend who travels all around the world, that what gives her peace more than anything in the world is to take off for a foreign land. So I would give that to her, which I totally love. And then this one is your, come on in, this one is the heart, but not just one heart. This is our double heart. And the double heart is for me and my sister. I have a sister whom I absolutely adore. I was horrible to her as the older sister when I was younger. You know how they are. I mean, I just thought she was a tag along, and she would borrow my clothes, and then she'd borrow my clothes, and inevitably she'd stain them. And then I was like, you cannot borrow my clothes anymore. And that gave her a complex. It was awful. Now I love her like nobody's business, and I mean, I can't stand being away from her. Anyway, the double heart is for the sisters. So this is the gift that you're going to give your sister, because on the other side, it says, sister, a forever friend. And that is so true. I call her all the time. When something important happens in my life, I'm like, only call Jenny. So that's one of your choices. And I know it's taken me a long time to go through the choices, but I wanted to make sure you see it. And then I especially love this one. This one is your family tree. And I just think it's perfect for all of us. And then you can see the family tree, but then also that 10 karat accent of the heart. So the family tree is on one side, it's nice and dimensional. And then on the other side, we've got on the family tree, we have family is everything, which is just very cool, very meaningful. Each one of these, as you're giving them to somebody, you know they're going to think of you at all times. And then here is your cross. So you can see the radiant light coming out from that cross. And the cross itself is that 10 karat yellow gold. And there's the sterling silver. And so that makes this different. We've got Extraordinary Life bangles that are sterling silver alone, but with that accent of the 10 karat gold, it makes it that much more special. And on the cross, what you're going to see is faith, hope, and love. So that's your universal one. Maybe for somebody who's just starting their journey in faith, maybe for somebody who's having a really hard time, you want to give them faith, hope, and love. And then finally, here is the moon. And the moon is, I love you to the moon and back. And the moon itself is going to be that 10 karat yellow gold and then sterling silver. I love you to the moon and back. So that is the adjustability of the bangle. You just slip it on, and it's going to adjust from small to large, and you can actually tighten it a little bit if you'd like. $63.60. Your choices there are, you actually have, I believe, 6 choices. You do. You have 6 choices, and you can layer them. I think the layering story, as we'll talk about our wrist, is really where it's at. They're also really musical. I wear my Extraordinary Life bangle with my Judith Ripka watch and with 2 other bracelets every day. I'm not wearing it today because I've been doing jewelry, and I love the sound I make. Like, I love that not only is it musical, and I love that, but I also love that mine is just an initial, it's R. I love that there's a little disc with something on it. So you know how they have worry beads beads. Well, this is something that you can wear that you are sending a message out into the world, a message to someone. So if I put them in categories, as you're thinking about which bracelet you'd love to have, with our family category, we have the family tree, and then it says family is everything. Or we also have, you know, the one that is the double heart, sister, a forever friend. So those are the two choices that you might think of. You know what, I love the family idea. But if you like the love idea, then maybe you're going to pick up the moon, which says I love you to the moon and back. If you're looking for something that is a message of faith, you might pick up the cross that says faith, hope, and love, or the angel, which is guardian angel, watch over those I love. And if you're somebody who's just got a joie de vivre, you might go for the compass, and so the adventure begins. I actually think the compass one is great for a marriage, like a wedding, and so the adventure begins. I love that idea. Or you've got somebody who's a great traveler, or somebody who's graduating, or somebody who's just starting a new job, like just the idea of, you know, go forth, you know, onward. I love that idea. So what's unusual about these sterling, these extraordinary life bangles is that you've probably seen bangles out there, but they're not sterling silver. They're what we like to call base metals. And when we say base metals, we mean that they're a melange. They're not sterling. They're not 14 karat gold. They're like a recipe of metal. And these are real, genuine, precious metals. And we've actually added one. We've stepped these up because now we've put in that 10 karat yellow gold as well. So reminding you, this is the compass. So this is the one that you might give to somebody who's getting married, and you just do onward. This one is your, as we go down, there's your angel. And that's one that we might give to someone of faith. And then we also have, look at this one, sorry. That's the double hearts, so that's the one that's for the sisters. As we continue on, that of course is the cross, and there's your faith, hope, love for the cross. Here's your other symbol. That's the moon. I love you to the moon and back. And finally, this is the tree, and that's the family tree. Family is everything. So 6 choices in this one. J326004 is your item number. Feel free to pick up as many as you'd like. And let me remind you, if you actually have a Q card and you're shopping with your Q card, you can turn this into 3 months of easy pay of $21.20. And if you'd like to apply for a Q card, you can just go to QVC.com and type in Q card, and the application is really easy. So coming up at the end of the hour, what separates